We've got Danny, James, Paul, Lindsay, Martin,
Uncle
and
Presto!
Daniel.
Uncle Presto!
Right, first of all, alright, so, who's going to ask the first question? Yes? No? Okay. Who's got a question? I see lots of horns going up. I keep thinking you're putting your hand up and saying me. Someone's got to come up with a question, because otherwise we're just going to be stood here like this looking at each other all night, and that's no good at all. So please put your hand up if you've got a question.
This is really...
Okay, well thanks for coming and good night.
That was awkward.
Okay, we have a question here. Can we get a microphone to this gentleman down here, please? And if you could possibly direct it to a specific member of the band, that'd be helpful.
Okay, first of all, thanks a lot for doing this for us. And maybe this question goes to Danny. How do you feel?
I get my hand to go like this.
So being announced like that on the stage is different, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Great question.
Okay. Did you experience something like that before?
Yeah, a few times. Blackpool, I think. Kids' holiday.
Okay, thanks.
Awkward.
Okay, do we have another question? Incidentally, please no disparaging or negative remarks about the authorities or the police, because they're outside and we don't want them to send you all home just now. By the way, very quickly, I have seen you, I'm coming to you. As soon as you see the bar staff arrive, you can get drinks, not at the moment, but as soon as you see people behind the bar, you can get drinks, but no alcohol, because we have got people under 18 here. So please, if we can get a microphone to this lady here with a hand up.
Are you serious?
Sorry, I'll come back over here.
Diamlah.
You want me to do some singing in between? Do you know what? Someone down here said, why don't you do it unplugged? And it's like acoustic guitar with that.
Oops.
Not quite the done thing. Please.
Okay, I want to ask either Paul or Danny, because I would want to ask, after the album Generation and the Day, is it that? No, after the Amphetamine, right? You guys played Phonography. I noticed that from that album onwards, your music changed in terms of the arrangement and stuff. So I would want to know, did anything drastic happen to the band that caused such a change?
I love you, Paul! Hello, sexy!
It was just a natural progression at the time. You know, it's the same with every single album. It's always been, because we leave it like a year or so before we write an album, you know, and that's the reason why each album sounds different. Because most bands sometimes they write an album straight after they've recorded one, and hence the reason why it always sounds the same. We don't do that. You know, so that, like I said, each album is completely different because of the time factor in between. It leaves room for...
Kita rekod dia rekod kita. Puki bah.
And it's just, that type of album just came out at that
Oh, you know, just
time.
casually video it. You want to listen?
It just came out to do.
Okay, thank
Okay, was
you.
there someone down here?
Tina.
I'm coming back to you. The young guy here, guitar player.
I would like to ask Paul and Danny, could you just play an acoustic song?
You could use
I
our
would refer
guitars.
to my previous statement before. it doesn't quite put the song across. Yeah, James says we can't do that because we haven't got any bongos for Martin, so no. Please.
Hi, I just want to say I love you guys so much. Okay, this question is for Lindsay. Yeah, how did you get into the band? Like, on tour?
Okay, I got really lucky, actually, being a fan of the band beforehand, so finding out was kind of like, whoa. But Paul actually found me through a mutual friend named Melissa Furlock, who used to form the band Visions of Atlantis. And that's that, and here I am, Singapore.
Welcome to Singapore.
So are you
Haven't gotten a photo with you.
So are you gonna be in like any upcoming next album?
That's up to these guys here. Who knows?
Hopefully.
Next question.
This guy that said you were in your.
Someone over here.
Yeah, this is just a technical question for Paul and Danny. I'm a guitar player, and the time available, can you sum up, like, what's the best way to learn sweep picking?
Sweet bacon. Picking. Oh.
No, you mentioned like very, very slowly. That's all we can say. You know, I get asked a lot because I give like private guitar lessons. And I get asked a lot about how to get my speed up, how can I do, etc., etc. And the answer's always the same. Is with